Hi! Last weekend, myself and millions of other parents took their children to sponsored egg hunts. At the egg hunt that we went to, I was surprised at what happened. There was a moment where all the kids rushed the fields, and whereas I was expecting all the kids to rush the field, I was not expecting all the parents to rush the field as well. And so when they rushed the field, I felt as if I had to rush the field as well and follow behind our daughter because she was running and trying to find eggs. And I remember there was a moment where I had to look at Jonathan to make sure that he had eye contact on her because I had lost my eye contact on her. Now, this was a controlled environment and I knew where to go. I kind of knew where she was going. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But I was reassured because she also had on a watch. And that watch is what I would like to talk to you today about. The watch is called the LG Gizmo Pal 2. It comes in two different colors. It comes in a turquoise color and then also a pink color, which is what we have for our daughter. Now, there is a sister watch. There are some differences I'll go over in just a second. But the sister watch is called the LG Gizmo Gadget. So this is the Pal, and there is also the Gadget. The Gadget comes in two different colors. It comes in a navy blue and a red. So the Pal comes in a turquoise blue and a pink, and the Gadget comes in a navy blue and a red. The Pal is a phone. For simplicity's sake, I do call it the watch, but it is a phone. Now I will talk about the watch features. There is a back flap, a back cover that charges the micro USB. The battery life is about 2.5 hours talk time. And it is also about 9 days in standby mode. For us, that stretches to about 2 weeks in standby mode because we don't always have it on her and she's not always playing with the functions and calling out. At this point, it is just a location device with the ability to make phone calls. If it's not on her, we put it on her backpack, and her backpack goes with her wherever she goes. In addition to the 9 days of standby time, you can get a full charge, a 0 to full charge in only a couple of hours, which is pretty nice. According to the Verizon Gizmo Pal 2 user guide, the watch is waterproof in compliance with the Ingress protection rating IPX7, which means that the watch will maintain its operability as a phone with no water getting inside the main unit, even if it's gently submerged in a tank of still tap water at room temperature to a depth of 1 meter for about 30 minutes. With that being said, no salt water, no soap water, no sand, don't go surfing or use it underwater. So it is waterproof against splashes. To talk about the watch face, this is the speaker up top and this is the microphone below. The watch face, as I said before, is not a touch screen, but it does have 3 different icons on it, which I'll show you in just a moment. There are 2 buttons. There is the call button and the play button. In order to make a phone call, you press the call button and it will bring up the preset list.
Press the call button to call Daddy, or press the play button to hear the next contact.
Okay, so if you don't want to call Daddy that first contact,
press the call button to call Daddy, or press the play button to hear the next contact.
Okay, you want to call Mommy instead?
Press the call button to call Mommy, or press the play button to hear the
And then you would press call for that phone call. This playlist is one of the reasons why we chose the Gizmo Pal 2, because it's a preset list. We wanted to make it as easy as possible for our daughter to call us if she needed to. One of the main reasons why we chose the Gizmo Pal 2 was for that contact list. It's a preset contact list of 7 numbers that can call in or out. If a number is not on that pre-made contact list, you will not be able to call the phone number, which I think is really smart, especially when we're talking about children. I don't want a cold caller calling my daughter. That's ridiculous. So they circumnavigate that by offering the preset list, and the watch will call to any one of those numbers, and any one of those numbers can call into the watch, and only those numbers. There's one step extra called the caregiver option, and that's just a designation for the app so that the caregivers can look at the map location of where the watch is. In this case, we have it set for mommy and daddy, me and Jonathan. Another feature that we love about the Pal is the auto answer feature. After 10 seconds, if somebody has not answered the phone, the watch will automatically answer. I would like to demonstrate how that works now. So I am going to make a phone call out to Jonathan, and then he will make a phone call in, and I will show you that auto answer feature. To make a phone call, you will press that call button, and you will press it again to have it start the call.
Press the call button to call Daddy, or press the play button to hear the next contact.
Okay, so we're gonna call.
Calling Daddy.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, can you please hang up and then call me back so I can show the auto answer feature?
Yeah.
Thank you, bye.
Call ended.
Call ended, and he will call back.
Daddy is calling.
Oh, hi, there you are.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfectly clear. Thank you for calling.
Okay, good. Have fun with your video.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And it will hang up by itself as well. If you press that play button without pressing the call button, some little fun things happen. You can play music. Our daughter really likes that, because when she's sitting in the car and she wants to do something fun, we'll hear her little noises. And she'll pretend that she's calling mommy or daddy or one of her friends from school. Now I'm going to talk about the Gizmo Hub app. This allows for caregivers, like I said previously, this is an option of designated phone numbers, to have access to the app and the location services. You will set up a PIN for security, and every time you log into the app, you will have to enter this PIN. As an added security feature, you will be asked for that PIN if the app idles. Now I will discuss the navigation of the app. At the very top, there is a menu. There is your child's name and a call button for that child. The name and the call button will always be at the top as you navigate through the different pages of the app. When you first open Gizmo Hub, your first full page will be the map. If you would like to change it from the default view to satellite view, you can press the left hand button at the bottom of the map. At the very bottom of the screen, you have 3 options: map, view, setting, and history. From top to bottom, you have child's name and phone number, location options, sound options, which is primary caregiver only, auto answer on or off, battery life, contacts, also primary caregiver only, turn off child's gizmo, also primary caregiver only, and About Gizmo.